America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and increasingly, the land of the deeply divided. It feels like everywhere you turn, there's another screaming match on cable news, red versus blue, liberal versus conservative. It's exhausting, and more importantly, it's getting us nowhere. We're so busy yelling at each other that we've forgotten how to actually govern. We need leaders who are willing to put aside their differences and work together. Leaders who understand that compromise isn't a dirty word, but the foundation of a functioning democracy. Because right now, it feels like we're stuck on a runaway train to crazy town, and neither side seems to be able to find the brakes. The truth is, we face serious challenges as a nation. From climate change to income inequality, the list goes on. But instead of tackling these issues head-on, our leaders are too busy playing political games. They're more interested in scoring points against the other side than they are in finding real solutions. And the American people are the ones who suffer. We deserve better. We deserve leaders who are willing to put the country first, even if it means putting their own political ambitions aside. We need to find a way to come together, to bridge the divides that separate us, and to start working together again. Let's be honest, both sides share the blame for the current state of affairs. Republicans and Democrats are locked in a perpetual game of chicken, each side convinced that they have all the answers and the other side is hell-bent on destroying America. It's a tired act. And frankly, it's insulting to the intelligence of the American people. We're not stupid. We see through the partisan bickering and the empty rhetoric. We know that the vast majority of issues facing our country are complex and nuanced, with no easy solutions. Yet, our leaders seem content to reduce every issue to a simplistic soundbite, a tweet, or a Facebook post designed to rile up their base and demonize the other side. It's all about scoring political points, winning the next election, and maintaining power. The problem is, while they're busy playing their games, real problems go unsolved. Our infrastructure crumbles, our education system falls behind, and our healthcare costs spiral out of control. And the national debt? Don't even get me started on the national debt. Look, I'm not naive. I understand that different political parties have different values and priorities. That's healthy in a democracy. But there's a difference between healthy debate and the toxic gridlock that we see in Washington today. We need to rediscover the art of compromise. We need to remember that we're all Americans and that we have more in common than what divides us. We need to start listening to each other again instead of just shouting past each other. This isn't about abandoning your principles or embracing the other side's agenda. It's about finding common ground, building consensus, and working together to address the challenges facing our nation. It's about recognizing that sometimes the best solution is one that everyone can live with, even if it's not perfect. It's about remembering that democracy is a team sport, and right now our team is losing badly. Section 4, the spending problem. Now let's talk about an issue that seems to unite both parties, spending money we don't have. It's like a national pastime, a bipartisan love affair with racking up debt that would make even the most irresponsible teenager blush. We've got Republicans who preach fiscal responsibility while simultaneously cutting taxes and increasing military spending. And we've got Democrats who want to fund every social program under the sun without ever explaining how they're going to pay for it all. And the result? A national debt that's larger than our entire economy, a ticking time bomb that threatens our economic future. This isn't just an abstract economic issue. It affects all of us. It means higher taxes, fewer resources for essential services, and a weaker economy for future generations. Section 5, a call to action. So what can we do? Well, for starters, we need to start paying attention. We need to demand better from our leaders. We need to hold them accountable for their spending habits. Don't just take their word for it when they tell you that their tax cuts will pay for themselves or that their spending programs are investments in our future. Ask the tough questions. Demand to see the numbers. Educate yourselves. There are plenty of resources out there, from economists like Peter Schiff to organizations like the Peter G. Peterson Foundation that are sounding the alarm about our unsustainable fiscal path. We need to make government spending a central issue in our political discourse. Because if we don't get our fiscal house in order, all the other issues we care about, education, healthcare, climate change, will become that much harder to address. The future of our country depends on it.